am so looking forward to this interview.
I bet you are
Oh,
because
yeah. I am a small business owner. I believe in the small business ethic. I think it's the one thing, the one economic engine that will drive Illinois to greatness again, and is the one savior that this nation has, and we should encumber it with greater taxes or greater oversight on the part of government.
what kind of small business? What do you
I
do?
do interpretations and translations of all types. We have a term in our company as any language, anytime, any place. So we'll go anywhere in the world. We'll do all types of technical and medical, legal translations and simultaneous interpretations. I'm a simultaneous, as in law and in medicine and many other technical fields like engineering, which we also do. The word, the spoken word, can make every difference between a correct procedure, a correct movement in a court of law, or a correct instruction on an engineering plan. And so we try to ameliorate those snag points of communication in the business world. I'm the type of person that's always said, look, if there's a challenge to be had or a challenge to be taken up on behalf of my country or my state or individuals that I believe need my support, or at least I can add some value to their struggle, count me in.
Do you have a military background?
That's right. I got out of school, rolled out of bed as soon as I graduated from Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, and I decided, well, it's either going to be the Peace Corps or the Marine Corps. And I like proactive action a lot, and I was up to the challenge. I felt I wanted to be up to the challenge. I wanted to measure my mettle, and so I joined the United States Marine Corps, became a second lieutenant.
Did you serve in a battlefield or anything?
No, I'm a Cold War warrior. I served during the Reagan administration. We certainly traveled a lot. I traveled to several places around the world, and always looking to defend the rights of the United States, the business and the military interests. And you know, think of what Reagan did. He drew a line in the sand and he said, cross it. I mean, he didn't want to respond to somebody crossing that line. But would he have? Sure, he would have. And they understood that. They were very, very clear, they being the enemies of our country, and we have them. Let's not make any mistake. There are people that want to destroy our way of life. I don't like that any better than anybody else does. I don't want to be finding bogeymen behind every tree. But the fact of the matter remains, we have people that are ready, willing, and able to destroy us. And it's only getting worse. I was a businessman. I've traveled internationally all over the world. I've been the director of international for various corporations. And you know, you get a different taste. You get the military perspective, international military perspective, and then you get the business international perspective. And you realize there's no other nation in the world like the United States. And I remember what I first felt when I arrived in the United States. I was 13, so I know exactly what I felt. So if your parents or grandparents, I like to say, or you were an immigrant to the United States, I know exactly what they felt when they felt first arriving, and there's no other feeling like it in the world. This is something, that feeling alone is something worth living and dying for.
Where did you come from?
I was born in Honduras, and like I said, I arrived in the United States when I was 13.
And you're a citizen?
I am.
And what process did you have to go through?
Well, I was a citizen at birth.
Okay.
So my mother is from Ohio. She's an Ohio girl.
Okay.
And she was studying at Ohio State and met my father, who was a Panamanian national. They went back to Panama, and then he got a contract, went to Honduras. I was born in Honduras. But yeah, I'm a U.S. citizen at birth, very much like McCain. Although McCain knew the United States a lot sooner than I knew it.
Well, that Panama thing was a very, well, with that kind of, then you do have an appreciation for America and,
right.
and being raised, or at least 13 important years.
Including its laws. And including the overarching sense that without rules and without laws, our nation will be undone.